This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here we go.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And New York has possession. Left side, Brunson. Durant, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside McBride. Pass to Durant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's George. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Up top, Edwards. And it's New York with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Durant. And he goes. Right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
And here's Edwards outside. Watson with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Back to Edwards. Driving in. Kicks it to George. Tries the spin move. Second shot opportunity. Here's the break. Throws it up high. Oh, they pick off the pass. Inside. The steal. Fast break, New York. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Durant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Durant's got 7 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Brunson. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Edwards. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
George with a steal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he's going for the lob. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Edwards. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Watson. New York, no good that time either. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Picked by Gobert. Pass to Tomjanovich. Goes back up. Back to George. Oh, there's the alley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York leading by 6. To the inside. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Durant surveying the D. 4 seconds left. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. George's shot is off. Knicks leading by 9.
Philadelphia foul. Dennis Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
76ers on D. Screen by Horford. Pass to Hardy. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Drummond with the ball. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Yep, that one's good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Alexander Walker. Still without a bucket. Pass to George. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Horford outside. Here's Hardy. Screen by Horford. 5 to shoot. Pass to Marley. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Marley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. 76ers trail by 10. Outside Johnson. George outside. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He does not get the second one. Knicks leading by 10. Pulls it. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. George outside. Fires it. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Marley. And the Knicks, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And some changes here for the 76ers. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
That's his second.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Here's Brunson. Still no points.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Good on the bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside Watson. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. Here's Watson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Watson's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Edwards. He has 6. Gobert inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And here's Brunson. No made baskets yet. The kick to Durant. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. New York out in front, leading by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. '76ers trailed by 10. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Graham.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
To the middle. Oh, Edwards soars in to finish the lob.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Outside Brunson. Screen by Watson. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
Free throws good from Durant.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's George. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Brunson. He's scoreless. Screen by Durant. Down low. Oh, KD! Filthy!
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Here's George. Adebayo with the rejection.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Watson. The kick out to Brunson. Here's George. And George with the jam.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And it's New York with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And stolen by Edwards. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, and Coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. Here we go. Outside Durant. Screen by Watson. Durant earning those 2 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Give yourself a round of applause.
76ers trail by 11. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson takes it himself, and it's in there. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And stolen by Durant. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Here's George. The Knicks making their last shot. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Hardy. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. To the paint. Bamba. Oubre with a steal. Here's George. And he gets it to go. George has got 6.
With that shot in his bag, George doesn't have to get all the way to the rim.
Horford, left side. Pass to Kolek. Back to Horford. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. Going all the way to the rack.
Oh, man.
Oh,
punch that was.
Bad intentions.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's George. And so it's New York, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting.
44.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. New York leading by 18. For 3, Hardy. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Down low. Bamba inside.
76ers foul. Dennis Johnson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kolek. Out to Horford. From 18 feet away, Drummond grabs the miss.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
George can't hit from in close.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Kolek. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Kolek's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's George on the wing. Pass to Drummond. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Adebayo, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
George, no good. New York leading by 21. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Marley. No good from outside. Now here's George. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Outside McBride. Misses the layup.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
And Edwards, here we go. They get it again. Gobert, no good. .141 left in the final quarter. To the right side. Adebayo, the open look. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Durant with it. There's the triple. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
George scanning the floor. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this one.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Vassell. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and confident backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
There's the screen. Durant with the steal. McBride with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And McBride gets it to go.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Outside Irving. Outside for Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Barnes looking around. To the middle. Cancel.
And Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
And there's the call. On Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And he banks in the layup.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
They set the pick. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Brunson. Adebayo the screen. He takes it in. Out to KD. Takes a shot at the elbow. 4 on the clock. From the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. A minute 20 left in the first. Now, here's Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Man, this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Here's McBride. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Here's Durant. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
Here's Irving, and he makes good on the layup.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Durant. Back to McBride. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Durant. And stolen by Vassell. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. They now take the lead. Castle's got 5 now. Here's Brunson. Pass to Adebayo. The 3. The shot missing. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Takes the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The versatility of Adebayo, he can initiate and he can shoot off the catch.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that his position, he's got to move it around.
To the paint, Castle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Out to Brunson. Goes back up. The shake. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 9 points.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
17.
Down low. Unloads. The shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Brunson. Fires the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Castle. He's got 7. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Brunson outside. Durant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And it's good for 2.
Kevin, he's been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
Wembanyama outside. .133 left in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Knicks trailed by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Great positioning on the putback.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Up top, Adebayo. Pass to Brunson. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. KD on the wing. McBride with the ball. Here's Adebayo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, Horford. And stolen by Vassell. And here is Irving. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Vassell trying to break free.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. A lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to McBride. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McBride's got his third basket of the night right there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Vassell. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Durant. Barnes grabs the miss. And the Spurs with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Watson the screen. Right wing. Back to Durant. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio leading by 5. To the inside. To Castle. Oh, and that one, no. Question powered it down.
I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brunson downhill. Some nice passing by New York here. Watson the screen. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Brunson. 4-on-3 break. Now here's Watson. Watson the screen. Out to Brunson. And here's Marley. The 3. New York missing again.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Wembanyama outside. Hit the crossover. Just 5 to shoot. The high post shot. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Spurs leading by 9. Irving looking for an opening. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And a new group in for the Knicks.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
35 seconds left to play in the third. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Knicks trail by 10. Now here's Hardy. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here he goes. Here's Bamba. New York, no good that time either. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see.
44.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Knicks with possession. There's the steal. From downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Wembanyama, a screen. Irving can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Durant. Now here's Adebayo. Barnes grabs the miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Vassell, no good. Knicks trailed by 14. Durant finishing it off in transition.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. 5 to shoot. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Spurs ball.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Wembanyama. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Brunson scanning the floor. Out to KD. Shoots over Vassell. Rebounded by the Spurs. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the pick. Pass to Castle. Over Brunson. Castle misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot by KD. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Watson. Knicks trailed by 14. Outside, KD. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Spurs leading by 12. Outside Irving. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
To the middle, and he bangs it home with one hand.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant, that's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
Outside Irving. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
New York foul. Miles McBride.
On the wing, Irving. And there's the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Irving.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the